Wild weather moves through the tri-state. Mr. G tracking just how much the weekend you'll be able to salvage.
Strap hangers have been dreading it, but now it's officially here. Greg Mocker goes underground as the new L train reality begins.
And Encore were there for the big surprise as a local high school performs their version of Alien, the star who was in the audience.
Live from 42nd and 2nd, this is the PIX 11 News at 10.
And first at 10 tonight, it really has been relentless. Showers, storms packing a punch as they move through the tri-state area. We've seen intense rain and wind, even hail. Tonight, things finally beginning to quiet down just a bit. Thanks for being with us on this Friday night. I'm Tamsin Fidel.
And I'm Corey Chambers. This system has brought down trees and power lines across our area. Leaves behind a mixed bag for the weekend. But take a look at this time-lapse video as these clouds and everything moves through.
Yeah, Mr. G is tracking all of it and joins us now with the details on what to expect for the weekend. Hi, G.
All right, rain continues in around the tri-state area. Onto the computer we go, and let's get at it, okay? It was Friday, and that was this morning at 9 a.m. The city gets popped and rocked, and you see during the midday hour, we get hit again. Now the clock begins to move, and it's 1:30. And look at that line of thunderstorms up and down, north and south from the Bronx all the way to Staten Island, on the move to Nassau and Suffolk County. It's now 4 o'clock. Scattered showers, but then another line forms with hefty thunderstorms. And this was earlier, and you could see again by 6 o'clock, it progresses and pounces on the city. It's 7:30. Look at that line later on the night. We had an inch and buck. We're above normal for the rainfall for the month. And now the biggest story is Nassau and Suffolk County, and another one is developing. The dry air getting into the city, the back edge, right across Route 80, right across Pennsylvania, right across upstate New York, setting the plate for a pretty good-looking weekend. You'll get hammered in the Hamptons for the next hour or two, and then conditions will improve in and around the region as dry air begins to move in. For tomorrow, take the sun, give the points at 59, cooler late in the day. The normal high should be 65 degrees. Another system threatens on Sunday. We'll time that out later on.
All right, G, thank you. Well, the measles outbreak continues to grow in New York State, and since it began last year, 624 people have been diagnosed with measles, cases of measles. So let's break down the numbers that we've been talking about. In New York City right now, there are 390 confirmed cases of measles in this outbreak, most of them in Brooklyn and Queens. Outside the city, 234 cases of measles in the state. The latest one in Suffolk County. But as you can see, an overwhelming majority, well, they are in Rockland County right now. That's what we're looking at. And according to their Department of Health, 8% of people with measles had the MMR shot at least once. So it brings up a big question tonight. How long is the vaccine effective? And do you need to be revaccinated? PIX 11's Jay Dow is live in the newsroom with more for us tonight. Hi, Jay.
Hi, Tamsin. So you're sitting at home. You think you've had the vaccine when you were a child, but you're not sure. Health officials say it definitely warrants a conversation with your doctor. A vaccination is not the end of the story when it comes to taking control of the nationwide measles outbreak. Health officials say, to be clear, you will need at least 2 doses.
The first vaccine is given between 12 and 15 months of life, and the second vaccine is usually given between 4 and 6 years of age.
Dr. Jennifer Leiter is the hospital epidemiologist at NYU Langone Health. She says a booster shot is in order for anyone who's only had 1 dose of the vaccination, or any middle-aged or elderly person who may have been exposed to measles.
So for people born before January 1st, 1957, only if they were exposed to measles could it be indicated that they can go and get a booster shot for measles.